Paper Joey, it's still impressive. I just wish some people would take those skills and apply them outside the box. Yeah, I mean, everyone has like a very different view on how to do your hobby, how to approach the hobby, and I think that there's folks out there that are still kind of working within the framework of Gundam, working within the framework of like this needs to conform to some kind of Gundam-like standard, whatever that might be. And I think that when I made this, and especially in the context of the competition, um, when I made this was kind of a statement. That sounds so stupid. It was kind of like I just wanted to make something to show that you could even go way beyond making a Gundam. Do you know what I mean? That you could go kind of nuts with the world of Gundam. And so that's what this is. Is this your manifesto? Yeah, it's my manifesto. um, let's see. Eshwin, I like it in one of his comedy specials when Chris Rock calls Transformers toy a Transformers doll. Oh, I didn't see that. That sounds funny. Mm. Paper Joe, I feel you. The before and after pics are going to really get some double takes. Yeah. um, do I have it? I think I have a picture here, guys. Let me find it. Gundam Dragon Manifesto. That, you know what? As I was coming up with this project, the idea I had in mind, what I called it was the Dragon Reborn project, because the model that this is based on is called the hold on, guys, let me change the music. The model that this is based on is called the Dragon Gundam, and I turned the Dragon Gundam into a dragon. And there was something kind of special about resurrecting this Dragon Gundam model into a dragon, and this idea of rebirth and reborn. I've only come back to this hobby maybe a bit more than a year, so there's something kind of significant about that. And as we got to working on this more, the name kind of shifted, and we called it the Dragon of Mount McNugget. But quite possibly we call it Dragon Gundam Manifesto, the Dragon Gundam Manifesto project. It could be called anything. Here, let's see. I think I have the picture of the work in progress shot of it. It's very humorous to think that this is how we started, guys. This is how we started. Look. There he is. There he is. With his little dragon hands. And this is, again, a model that I built as a kid, guys. And as you can see, there's all these nubs and shit from my poor constructing abilities left. It's a very small model too, mind you. This is no grade? Yeah. And it was busted up. There's the dragon head, right? Which I've added more details to, and this is where we're at right now. There you go, guys. This is where we're at right now. Very, very interesting to see the glow up. It's kind of interesting. I think I have the sketch somewhere too. I don't know if you guys saw the sketch. Let me see. Just give me a moment. Uno momento. Try and find that sketch. There. See this? There's the sketch. When I was originally working on this model here, put that. I sort of laid out the pieces. I was like, hey, we could turn this into a dragon, right? And the positioning of these pieces are not how it ended up ultimately, but this was kind of like the initial sort of attempt. I was like, hey, we can kind of just lay all these parts out long, and then it'll be like a dragon. And initially I was thinking that we could base it off of a kind of Chinese dragon. That morphed as we went along, because I thought that I might paint this dragon kind of a monotone look. But the more I thought about it, the more I worked on it, I felt like it needed more color. That's how we arrived at where we did. But yeah, there's the little concept sketch that I did on stream. Love, Tenkyoken, Dragon. There you go. See? Accurate, Eshwin. Exactly. Look at that. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Exactly. But yeah, that's how we arrived at this. And there's still more to do, guys. There's still a handful of things to consider in terms of there's a tongue. I made a tongue, which I need to kind of bend and shape into a curving kind of thing, and then we'll have a tongue for the dragon. There's a lot of highlighting and stuff to do for the tail, and just in general, we kind of have to look at everything and kind of make sure that it's all good. But for now, that's kind of fine. And now we can kind of look at the mountain here and think about what we want to do for the mountain. I talked about it previously that I think it might be cool to add like a little staircase and perhaps some torii gates to give a sense of scale. Knotslide suggested to add a small martial arts karate man, which I don't know if I can do, although that would be absolutely awesome. All these things we can kind of think about now that we have a decent amount of time, now that we're kind of in a position where we can really think about the extra little details. We have a good amount of time before the due dates, as it were, and now we can just think about all those things.